Hello，各位觀眾，大家好，我係阿朗。今日咧，我哋繼續玩 NBA2K16，一隻好出名嘅籃球遊戲啊。咁我哋繼續代表呢一個公鹿去打波啦。今日我哋會打嘅係騎士隊啊！哇，係嗱，即係咁，我咧就唔係唔想入騎士，但係咧騎士咧就有齊晒綠光劍士、Kevin Love、Irving， 仲有好多個 OP 嘅人。咁當然由我一個區一個得分後衛嘅得分178嘅個得分後衛，我點樣同呢隊咁強勁嘅球隊打？J. Osman, LeBron James, Kevin Love,
along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan.
我哋今集會應該會有一半時間係升15關嘅，專心打波先。
Here's James. A 26-point game for him in the win against Denver.
And also, he competed on the backboards. That also had a lot to do with the game.
Outside Irving. To the middle. Here's Williams. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And it's all knotted up. Kyrie Irving, an explosive scorer. We all know that. His rate of assists continually dropping over his NBA career. And Greg, does he need to be more of a pure point guard?
You know, he does have the advantage of playing with LeBron James, one of the best playmakers in the league. It's a good fit, I think, at this stage of his career, because right now they need him to score the basketball while he continues to improve his point guard skills.
咁咧，聽講咧，頭先咪見到左上角咪一嚿嘢係話俾你聽啲教練嘅指示嘅，好似話咧越高即係執行得越多咧就越好咁樣到時。咁咧佢嘅指示我冇記錯嗰時係唔好夾硬去搶進攻籃板，同埋阻止對面快攻。但係我呢個區嘅三分有點做到。第二節之後，我就開始繼續。
And with these guys, they are always going to give you an equally outstanding effort at both ends of the floor. I mean, it takes very aggressive defense to put up steal numbers like that.
And you love the mindset this guy has at the defensive end. He wants to impact the game defensively, and you love that attitude. You know, one thing you can say about Kyrie Irving, as he's got more talent around him, he's become much more efficient offensively. Shot selection had been a question for him, but no longer as he's gotten more help.
Carter Williams with the bucket.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
Cavaliers trailing. Irving kicks to Love. The screen from Thompson. Back to Love. 6 on the shot clock. He kicks to Irving. From deep three-point range, and he gets it to go. Here's Carter Williams. He has 7. There's the dish to Freak. Outside, out of the Kumbo. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Bucks lead by 1.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk talk with head coach David Blatt. We discussed their game plan defensively, and he mentioned that controlling Greg Monroe will be crucial. He said Monroe is a guy who can score inside, rebounds well, and his passing really sets him apart. Their offense runs best when it goes through his hands, so pressuring him and staying vigilant is essential for us. Guys, can they slow him down?
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Irving kicks to Love. Monroe against Thompson. Outside Irving. That's good. Irving's got 5 now.
Beautiful finger roll to cap that drive off. He knows how to finish with some flair and flavor, guys.
Here's Freak. Buries the long-range jumper.
Really good job of creating just enough space to let that one fly.
教練而家有冇議程都係 B 啊！嗱，頭先見到大家得分牌嗰度咧就有寫話佢有冇啲程度嘅，今次咧就要避免類似失分同埋逼人哋入禁區咯，哇！係得我10分。咁大家如果頭先睇唔到頭先得分牌嗰度嘅嘢咧，咁我咧就建議大家翻去前頭再睇頭先。
Looking at Cleveland since the All-Star break, we get a look at the numbers they've put up. 3rd in scoring, 4th in three-point field goal percentage. To the passing lane.
And going back to their scoring average, I think it really gives them confidence. They go into every game knowing that they're going to get buckets. And a few key stops here or there, and most nights, that's all it takes.
Williams with the ball. Stats on him. He's averaging 9 points a game. He feeds it to Mozgov. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
And Bayless kicks to Parker. And another basket for Milwaukee.
With a much bigger man guarding him, that's not an easy shot to get off. Never mind to knock down. Terrific basket.
Thompson sets the pick for James. Thompson dishes to Williams. No good on the triple.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
Freak. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
嗱，即係咁頭先呢個朋友即係建議我喺內線最高嘅，但係嗰次空晒又唔使3分，好似個失禮咁，好似好浪費咁就唔想㗎。
But here to look at the numbers for James. Over the last month, he has been spectacular, putting up about 25 points per game, 8 assists, and 7 rebounds. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
For sure. Great anticipation. Peripheral vision is there. Natural talent as well. Really shining through.
That's good from Williams. Second free throw, no good.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
And that one's good.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
On the wing, James. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
And a wide open look for Free. That's good, and so Bayless with the assist. And now it's a 12-point Milwaukee lead. LeBron outside. He dishes it to Mozgov. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's on Jabari Parker. Well, we know the Mozgov started last season with the Nuggets and then was traded to Cleveland midway through the season.
And what an impact he made on the Cleveland Cavaliers, particularly at the defensive end. His size and his activity really helped the Cavs become outstanding at the defensive end.
And he makes the first.
And credit to the Cavs for going out and getting Mozgov. I mean, they paid a hefty price giving up the 2 first-rounders, but thus far he's proved to be worth it.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Jefferson's checked in. Mozgov hits them both.
And the Mozgov trade, guys, for the Cavs, I think can be viewed as their big turning point in the season. He completely changed the defense of their team. He was that missing piece of the puzzle.
Their defense just hasn't been able to slow them down.
And that's a big reason why they're trailing, surrendering too many easy baskets.
Down low, Thompson left side. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Here's Freak. And the 3 off target.
So far on the glass, he hasn't even been close.
Yeah, they're taking it to him. It feels like they've got every loose ball.
Jefferson passing to Mozgov. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Williams. And it's Freak missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
Good. A little more ferocious, though.
Okay, Clark approves, everybody.
Yeah, but that's how you finish strong. Young fellas wearing the rim out.
And that one's good. Parker.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Bucks ahead, up 10. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. And we got a chance to hear from LeBron James about the hard work and preparation he brings into it.
Go back and I'm able to, read the scouting report, and also when I get to the arena, I also watch more film on each and every guy that's going to be playing, guys that I know I may be, matched up against, throughout the night. So I'm not surprised by anything if it happens throughout the game. So it's a lot of preparation that goes in, to just one game, just trying to get one win, but that's what it takes in the NBA.
I think you'd have to say the preparation really shows on the court in his play, and rarely does he look surprised out there or caught off guard.
And Kevin, that's really just the mark of a total pro. And I don't think oftentimes the fans appreciate it.
And so it's Cleveland with it. They trail by 16. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the next to look forward to. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. James, good. The nice assist for Williams. James has got his second bucket of the night.
Wow, beautiful feed from Mo Williams.
And Bayless kicks to Parker. Bayless dishes to Parker. Here's Freak. Can't get it to go. And Cleveland the other way now. James, the pass to Mozgov. Outside. On the wing, Thompson. LeBron outside. Just 5 on the clock. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Well, LeBron James long considered the greatest player in the
超
league.
好笑頭先佢瞓低咗之後仲要踩到腳。
Kevin Durant, Anthony Davis, Steph Curry, James Harden all playing well last year. But for my money, there's no better player in the league than King James.
Now let's take a moment.
各位觀眾，等等我整啲嘢先，好快。Sorry 啊，各位觀眾，我翻嚟啦。呢段應該會 cut 嘅啫嘛，嗰度。
To get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Milwaukee.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
They're also having a lot of success from the free throw line tonight. You always want to cash in from there.
Milwaukee leading by 12. Clark, you look at LeBron's career averages right now around 27, 7 and 7. Hard to argue it's time he's not the best player in the league.
Well, you know, he might not always win the MVP award, Kevin, but that doesn't really matter. I think he's the most feared player in the league, and he proved he can carry a team in last season's NBA Finals. Clearly one of the all-time greats.
Shooting two.
Free throw good. Freak.
Terrific game for Freak. He's got 13 points, and he's drained 4 3-pointers here as well.
And with more to come, you know, it wouldn't hurt to keep getting him the basketball.
And both free throws good from Freak. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Picked by Mozgov. LeBron kicks to Mozgov.
Guy was specifically sought after by his coach, Dave Blatt. Remember, Mozgov was a favorite of his from when Blatt coached the Russian national team.
The Cavaliers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
Mozgov hits them both.
Here in the second quarter, they've made all their shots from the foul line. That's a must-do when you're down.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last match against the Citizens had a huge game. He had 37 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
The Cavaliers trail by 16. Mozgov and Blatt with a close connection from their international play. Mozgov was a big part of taking home a bronze medal Remember Clark back in 2012 with Blatt?
Yeah, exactly. In Russia, and now again with the Cavs, Mozgov is showing that Blatt has great confidence and trust in his ability, and that's wonderful for a player.
A drive by Monroe. That's good, and so Bayless with the assist. Bayless has got 5 assists in the game. Cleveland's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. The feed to Shumpert. The screen from Thompson. Shumpert dishes to Thompson. LeBron outside. Launches it. Bayless grabs the board.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in creating this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good a number of levels.
It started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. At one point, they led by 16. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
And if there's one aspect of the game that really stood out for me, it was the rebounding. Basketball is about possessions, and you saw a noticeable difference in terms of the effort both teams were putting forth.
Simple outwork under the boards, guys. I mean, that's the no-brainer of the deal. I mean, they got pushed around all game long. You know, guys, if he does his work early, he knows when he gets in a good position, his size gives him a big edge on the glass.
Mayo kicks to Freak. Again, Milwaukee with the triple.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist column and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offense. And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Some people think LeBron's athleticism, Clark, has declined over the last few years. He might be the first to admit it. He still looks terrific, though.
Well, he's, you know, that's a natural progression for any player, even if you are LeBron. But he's still an elite athlete by NBA standards.
And it's Freak missing. The Cavaliers trail by 16. James outside. Mozgov with it. Now Monroe defending. Picked by Mozgov. Williams attacking. Rebound by the Bucks.
Good little two-in action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
It is a beauty. Good little shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official. For Bayless, it was his 6th team in 7 years last season. A good utility combo guard to have. He can score. He can make plays for others. He's really defined his role in this league.
Shooting two. Shooting two.
And then one drops. Talking about Jared Bayless, some thought he would be a star when he first entered the NBA, and he certainly had his moments, Greg, but inconsistency and turnovers have kept the lid on his progress.
Yeah, well, where I like Bayless is in spot plays. You need a lift, you need a spark offensively, you go see Jared.
And 101 left to play here in the second quarter. Now here's Williams. Defense is right there. LeBron James on the wing. Good, great play. Williams has set it up. Williams has got his 4th assist with the here tonight. Bucks leading by 15. Mayo kicks to Freak. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Cleveland's gone 4-7 on three-point shots in the second quarter. And that one's good. Shumpert.
Really good example there of some fine interior pass before that basket.
Milwaukee's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Screen by Monroe. Now here's Freak, guarded by Shumpert. 5 on the clock. Here's Freak. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. It could go. But it wouldn't fall for him. That'll do it for the first half. Bucks lead by 13. And now we'll sit down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Guys, I'm here with Kevin Love. And Kevin, facing a deficit at halftime, what do you guys need to do differently in the second half of this ball game?
Guys, the Capital will go with the look here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Verschow. Jefferson comes in for James. Shumpert, he's checked in for Smith. And it's Williams in for Kyrie Irving. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Parker's checked in for Miles Plumlee. Mayo comes in for Antetokounmpo. He's checked in for Chris Middleton. And Jared Bayless, Michael Carter. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Freak, he's in at shooting guard. Parker out there with Mayo. Then it's Greg Monroe, and it's Bayless in at the one. And that one's good.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Outside Williams. To the right side. Love against Parker. Love kicks to Mozgov. Stolen by Monroe. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. That's good from Mayo on the assist by Freak. And it's a 9-point Bucks lead.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration and alertness, a turnover, and an easy bucket the other way in transition.
Really, a few more of those, and this game could be over.
Mozgov with the bucket.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Here's Freak. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
In the second half of the season, you get an idea of the Bucks and where they stand statistically. First in three-point shooting. Second in field goal percentage. And they show up also in the top 5 in opponent shooting percentage. That's because they've really made a commitment at the defensive end.
And you look at their incredible three-point percentage. I mean, it's not just about their accuracy, but their execution using screens and creating those open looks. That's been key.
你睇下完美出手都85咋？唉，而家第3節就2分鐘，兩分半鐘嘅時間，公鹿領先84比76，領先騎士。
And he makes both free throws.
Just solid, really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
獲得4連續罰球中數，連續一次要解開3個 achievement。You has achieved an achievement.
Makes it off the glass.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
Bucks leading by 7. There's Freak.
入樽啊！178 cm 高嘅入樽啊！
Just piling on with the dunk like that.
做乜嘢你？佢嚟喎！我見到我諗到有個原來我條，因為我哋自己有整跌咗人哋，一見到人哋啊，心諗搞錯啊！點知原來唔係。好，第3節就2分鐘嘅時間，89比78。哇！89啊！唉！哇！呢個 play 有冇？我出事！俾！妖！ 彼得喂，唉，我錯，應該射。咦，頂到板，上啊，俾翻出嚟啊，捉出，快攻得分。哇！呢 part 冇真係呢樣衰嘢，其實。哇！我覺得咧，其實咧玩 2K Online 同 2K 6嘅分別係咧，真係好唔同嗰個感覺。點唔同法咧？佢係會即係佢評述係真係完全唔同，而且佢啲。因為得分牌嗰啲幾靚仔 ，2K Online 嗰啲邊會有啲咁嘅情況出嚟 ？Williams 91比80啊！第3節就1分鐘嘅時間嘅時候就係91比80嘅時間啊 ！Williams 入埋啦，個你炒91比79，捉唔捉？唉。掟添，本場1個3分都未中。哇！拼佬，唉，黐線唔幫嘅，上啊，上位，唉，我借未用。喂，黐線人，有種單檔，單檔嚟單檔唔該，唉，去邊啊？入乜唔該？會入㗎。好，第3節完，領先83，唔係93比82啊！Keith 啦喎，唉，你俾個178 cm 高嘅 SG 入樽，178 cm 高。如果真實嘅話，喺把 NBA 球星面前咁樣入樽，啲球星會點諗咧？ What the fuck?
Mozgov, he's checked in for Verejao. Love comes in for Thompson. And James in for Williams. Monroe's checked in for Milwaukee. Freak comes in for Chris Middleton. LeBron and Love are the talented pair of the fourth position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Mozgov in at the 5. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
哎呀，去邊啊你？飲醉酒啊！
Milwaukee with the ball.
Williams.
Carter Williams kicks to Freak.
你波檔，哎，捉住！啊！
Misses the 3.
幾多？
Fires for
出事！
3. Can't knock in the 3.
出事！擋住啊！
James outside to win the game.
唔係嘛
Chance to win the game, but the last second shot is off wide.
哎呀，我衰咗啊！
Going to overtime. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
哇，係好緊張啊！連續2場都打加時，我又要賽咗邊係？應該廢柴打劫。哎呀！點解唔俾我出啊？哇！
The 2K post-game show.
LeBron James
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game.
Kevin Love, when they needed a leader to get them back in the game in the final quarter, he was the one they were all following, and he knew exactly the. And folks, that'll wrap it up for today.
如果我接咗球入埋嘅話，咁我哋就贏㗎啦。雖然我自己急啊，未到我放手。之後嗰下係入嘅機會係好大嘅。
Daisy. Hey, how are you? Good to see you again. My pleasure. Break.
對唔住啊，我唔應該輸到呢個錯。
Thought you'd be selling used cars by now.
Funny, comedian. I thought you would have invested in some new clothes, being a team owner and all. I see you still rocking that Goodwill look.
Freak, what are you hanging around with, Dad? You know it's that company, right?
Got no choice. She helps me pay the bills. Plus, our mother loves her.
Thank you all for coming by on such short notice. So you know why we're here, right?
Not really.
You want to negotiate an extension for Freak, right?
Well, since you mentioned it. Your client is quickly becoming a liability for this organization.
We've already put a plan in place that's going to address all your concerns and issues.
Let me finish. Thank you. Myself, the front office, and the coaches are not satisfied with the adjustments you've made in your life off the court. I personally warned you about the company you keep, and we're fed up with the late nights and showing up late to shoot-arounds and the bad press and the incidents at the nightclub. I told you Vic was going to be your downfall, and I was right. Something has to change now, or we're not going to need your services any longer.
Hey, if this is about that Twitter stuff, Vic was playing. Okay, it was a joke.
It's not about that. It's everything.
Like I told you before, Vic is my best friend. I can't just cut him off. He's practically family.
Not really. What exactly are you trying to say?
I'm not trying to say anything, Don. I'm saying it. Freak and his friend Vic are a problem for me and this organization. And I called you in here to figure out how we all together can fix this problem. Right now, I'm only seeing one solution.
I agree that Freak may need to make some adjustments in his personal life off the court, but that's a learning process. We both know that. This almost sounds like a threat. And Dom Pagnotti doesn't take too kindly to threats. Is this a threat?
Call it what you will.
We all know that Vic is the only person who doesn't seem to realize that is my brother. Sorry, bro, but enough is enough.
I don't have a problem with what you're saying. I have a problem with how you're saying it. Now, I know we can come to some understanding without all the ultimatums of threats.
Can we all come to a understanding, a compromise?
No. No more compromise. I already warned Freak. I told you. Don't be a hero. Cut that zero. It's cut Vic loose, or we trade Freak. It's that simple.
Fine, we'll go sign with another team.
Good luck with that, Pagnotti. Because of Vic, Freak's reputation precedes him.
No, because of Freak's God-given talent, his reputation precedes him.
Everybody's been talking. Don, you know how this works. This is not about you and me.
好超嘈啊！
Your client. Help him.
You talking as if I'm invisible. You talking around me, about me, but not to me. Vic has always had my back. And I've given this team everything I got. I practice hard. I play hard. Yeah, some nights I got it, some nights I don't. Some days I might even show up a little late to shoot around. Every time I'm on that court, I've always given my best. And I see how it is, though. I mean, us players got to be loyal to you, but you don't have to be loyal to us players. Try to give me some father and son talk. Talking about how you love your players and how you look up for them. Come on, man. You trying to cut me off like you cut off Izzy. Don't you have people loyal to you no matter what? People you can't cut off? Well, that's me and Vic. Vic and me. Y'all insist, really. They can tell me stop hanging with Vic. What makes you think they won't tell me stop talking to me? You remember in 7th grade? Some guys were trying to jump me over some girl. Vic was the one to get some friends just to walk me home. When they came, we went at it, but I wasn't alone. When I got my scholarship, it was Vic who put the word on the streets that nobody should mess with me because I had a future. Vic was protecting me. And sir, I know Vic is crazy. But before all the hype and the lights, media, fans, it was just me and Vic. He's always been there. I mean, if y'all don't like that, I don't know what to say.
It hurts me to say this, but I see his point. What you don't understand is that the league doesn't have your back anymore. Not like they used to. They try, but it's too much. Social media has changed everything. And this last incident with Vic, that was the final straw.
It was a joke.
It wasn't funny. You know it wasn't a joke. Vic was defending you, stepping into another teammate like that? Talking about his manhood, his wife, his kids, his family, so you can be the big dog on the court? It's uncalled for.
And they all know your relationship with Vic, so they think it's coming from you.
我保證如果可以嘅話，冇下次啊。
Also know how to behave.
We got guys on our squad who don't want to be there. There's no place for that kind of inappropriate behavior in this league. If you can't trust your teammates, who can you trust?
What Vic is doing isn't right. He's bringing you down, and people can see it. I see how all the other players are looking at you. It's not cool. It's not cool at all.
What, don't talk to him? Don't hang with him?
You do what you got to do. That's your call. But let me tell you this. You asked me if I had friends that I couldn't cut off? Yeah, I did for a while. Friends, business partners, girlfriends, wives, family that I thought I couldn't cut off. But I learned that sometimes you got to make the hard decisions. I mean, some of these people, they were just bad for me. They were bringing me down. They weren't making me better. They were good for the time that they were there. But I grew up. Not in age and maturity, but in mind and spirit. I was ready for the next level in my life. And I'll be honest with you, I've been on the receiving end of that. I've been cut off before myself, and yeah, it hurt at the time. But looking back, they were doing the right thing for me. Just don't tell my ex-wife that, Pagnotti.
So what's the next move?
The next move is Freaks. It always has been. Question is he ready and willing to do what needs to be done?
This is messed up.
You take a moment to think about it, but think long, think wrong. The snafu should have been cleaned up a long time ago. With or without you, we got games to win.
Freak, you gotta handle your business.
Okay, we've all said our piece. You might cut me off as your manager, but I will always be your sister. Twin, this is on you. I might not like it, but I will respect any decision you make. Yvette, please.
Cece.
Yvette.
Where's Dom?
I had him call you.
Why?
I'm gonna cut right to the chase. My brother is deeply in love with you. And I'm ready to put our differences aside if you are.
Really?
On a string.
I'm with it.
Team Freak.
Team Freak.
All right, so if you're gonna be down with the team, I gotta show you the dap.
Oh, the dap.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, look at this.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, shoot. Swish.
Swish.
Yeah. Again.
Like.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Okay. 1, 2, 3, swish.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Like that.
Cool, right?
Yeah.
Hello 啊，翻嚟，各位觀眾你翻嚟啦。咁頭先睇完嗰段嘢，唔知大家覺得點啦？我哋今集就暫時到此為止啦。我諗下一集就應該屋企就唔嘈啦，雖然婆婆會話嘅點樣咯。咁我哋記得中意嘅俾個 like，唔中意嘅 dislike 都 OK 嘅。 個 subscribe 掣啦，唔會阻你好多時間嘅，所以強烈咁建議大家去撳個 subscribe 掣。係啦，咁我哋今集就到此為止啦，我哋下一集再見，係咁先，拜拜。